Hey, hello, everybody, troop. Welcome back. I'm your host, Andy Shademan. And girl, I am back in my house after a whole weekend of Bravocon. I think I need to do several videos in order to like really put my point across, and because I wanted to guys for you to like experience like everything that I kind of like went through. So anyways, I'm gonna do this video which is going to be focused on everything that went down on BravoCon on day two. I already did day one. You guys amazingly watch it and rewatch it. Thank you so much. And now I'm gonna do day two. I think I'm gonna do a separate video for day three, and I maybe do like a separate video of like a general BravoCon, experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because it's everything is like very different. So, anyways, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the Rowley Troop, where I keep it real and I spill the tea all the time. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are joining me from my old YouTube channel, welcome back, welcome home. I'm really glad that you find me for this amazing time. Okay, guys. So I know I did day one from the hotel, yes, because I had the energy. Guys, after day two and day three, like my energy levels were on the floor. Like you have to understand being in BravoCon is like so much energy. It's a go, go, go all the time. And like every single day is like, girl, I don't know how like I don't know how these people do it, to be very honest with you. But anyways, now I'm here and back in LA, but I'm gonna give you all the tea. All right. So um let's start with day two. Okay. I think day two was actually for me the most like slower kind of like day. No, not slower. I'm sorry. Like how do I put this? Like the day passed very fast, but there was not many thing happening during the day. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I went to all like the panels, here and there, and a couple things happened here and there, but like day one felt way more like pressure, and I even felt like day one was like even more people. You know what I mean? On day two, I felt more chill, but at the same time, the day passed very fast. I don't know. It was like a weird situation right there. I think the first panel that I watched. I'm trying to go through my notes over here, guys. So the first panel that I went was Denise Richards and Jeff Lewis, and it was it's not host. What is the name? Moderated by Kate Chastain. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put all of the videos that I took from BravoCon from day two, so you can actually like get to see everything, and also like I don't want my memory to like be failing me. One of the things that I really love about Jeff Lewis is like he does not give a shit about anything. I mean, he will tell you whatever goes on his mind, and he might be right, he might be wrong. Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong. He's just like unapologetically himself. He just does not give a shit about anything, and I think that is powerful, dangerous. And if you're gonna be that kind of person, that you really need to like be okay with accepting the consequences of your actions. I feel that you look, we all have the right to have our own opinions. I there are people that we like, there are people that we don't like. It is what it is. But if you're gonna go as a public figure and put those opinions out there, then you definitely have to stand by those opinions. And I think that Jeff Lewis really do that. I think he's great because of that. And sometimes, believe me, I have been sometimes listening to him. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But there are other times that I'm like, yes. So I think that's why I really like him. And this panel was no different. He talked about a shit about a bunch of people that he don't care for. You will see in the videos. But I think this was a small like panel. It was in one of the smaller um stages. Denise Richards, she tried to keep it real as well, but and I think the only thing that I could learn from Denise on that panel was the fact that she does want to be a housewife again. I mean, she was asked several times, like, would you rejoin the show? And like during the whole weekend, And every single time her answer was like yes, like make it happen, Kate asked her if she will be returning like on any capacity. I mean, we know that she's going to be returning on the Real House of Beverly Hills, but she says that she's not even a friend of the show. She just filmed a couple scenes here and there, but it was like very like, you know just cameos basically. This is how tired I am, guys. Anyways, I feel that she said that she's actually that some conversations have been had. I'm starting to think that I don't know if this is going to be for the Real House of Beverly Hills, or maybe if they revive her reality show, which I think it was doing good, and then she goes into this major event in her life with the chaotic divorce. Why are we not having cameras following her at that moment? You know, I do want to know what is going to happen with Denise Richards. I actually would like to see it on the Real House of Beverly Hills, but the rumor is that Rachel So might be behind all of this. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, taking with a grain of salt, but the rumors out there were that Rachel, she put her own divorce on the line for the Real House of Beverly Hills. So they say that Rachel was actually very upset when she learned that Denise Richards was filming talking about her divorce on the show, because it's kind of like, this is my storyline. You should not even be here, right? So I don't know. Like I feel that, look, Denise Richards is Denise Richards. I mean, look, Rachel. So yes, she is a household name, and yes, she was on Bravo like all those years ago, right? But being a housewife is a complete different brand. And Denise Richards, it's already a housewife. And once you are a housewife, you will always be a housewife, And you already has a fandom as a housewife. So I feel that, Denise Richards returning to the show will be natural as well. I'm not saying I don't want a Rachel. I actually am very excited for Rachel on the show as well. But like, I feel that both of them could be there, and both of them could be divorcing. And I think Rachel needs to understand that this is not the Rachel So show anymore. Now you are on an ensemble, and it's about every single storyline. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Let's see what it happened. But Denise said that there are some conversations that are being had, and I was like, okay, maybe or I don't know if she's gonna end up going to like the Traders and House of Villains and I don't know, Dancing with the Stars or whatever. So maybe something like that could happen. Oh, my next panel. I had three panels in a row on the same stage, and they didn't have chairs. It's like a standing thing. So I basically was on my feet for like 2 hours, like straight. Like on every single panel right there, holding my position. And trying to get closer and closer. The second panel that I watched was the one and only Miss Lisa Vanderpump. I have to tell you guys, the power of Lisa Vanderpump is unmatched. This was a small stage which was being held at the corner of the Bravo Bazaar when, like, all the brands were selling their stuff. There were certain panels that they were so full, like people will not give a shit about anything else other than like go around this stage, and you could see all the sea of people around. Lisa Vanderpump was one of those, and she sit down by herself. Actually, she sat down by herself twice, but I'll tell you about the other one in a second. So Lisa was there, and all of these people just gathered around, and it was just a light-hearted conversation, it was with this guy Jerry something. I love him, but I don't remember his last name. But anyways, it was a very very good conversation, but it was more about like Vanderpump Rules, and like who would you hire for to do this and to do that. It was just little games, and stuff like that. Of course, they asked her if she will return to the Real House of Beverly Hills, and her answer was that she does not want to return to the Real House of Beverly Hills. That not even if they will change the whole cast. And she says that the reason is like she already did that. She says, I was on the Real House of Beverly Hills. I was there for 10 years, and that she actually cherished and loved her time as a real housewife. But now she's living a completely different life and she's so busy. She's opening restaurants like crazy. She's doing a whole hotel in Vegas. She's going to be opening a new restaurant in Arizona. So she is like, she is doing all of this. She has like four restaurants in Vegas, two restaurants here in Los Angeles. Like it's all of these things. The one that she opened in Lake Tahoe, so it's she's like everywhere right now. She does not have the time to join a show that requires to give your full attention for like 4 or 5 months of the year, because that's how housewife works, right? So and she says that she doesn't really have that need of being back on the ensemble of the Real House of Beverly Hills like that anymore. I think that was like a good choice for her right now. I think that she has the fandom, has the people. People love her. People are obsessed by her, and yeah. After that, I kind of like just decided to just walk around. There was like this little museum of stuff going around at Bravocon. We like the bunny was there. There was like candies, edible panties, what else? There was like a bunch of things, you will see in the videos, but there was like a foreign thing, like dresses that the housewife actually dressed. You can actually see how small these girls are. I mean, small, I mean skinny. Like those dresses are so tiny. I'm like, who is fitting on these dresses? Honestly, insane. I think the photo ops were like amazing. I mean, they did a good job with the photo ops. In general. I think it was really, really well done together by Bravo. And the only thing that I could complain about that was the lines sometimes were insanely long. Even if you have VIP, there were people waiting in line for like 45 minutes to get one of the pictures. So like it was really like crazy. But in general, I did like the photo ops. I saw Lindsay Hover going around. I mean, she looks beautiful in person. I'm pretty sure that you all know about Lindsay Hover, fighting with Tom Sandoval and her girlfriend. We don't know exactly what happened over there, but the video is going around where Lindsay is basically telling them to like fuck off. So that was interesting right there. We saw, I mean, the number one person I think in all Bravocon was like Captain Jason. The way people went crazy for him is insane. Although Craig Conover draw so much people. Like it was crazy, He went and do this little thing. Like he was like filming like a little commercial for State Farm with Jake from State Farm. And everyone was just around waiting to get a picture with Craig, to say hi to Craig. Like it was a lot of people, and like I saw him like a couple times more, and every time that he was around, people were really, really riled around them. I saw Miss Patricia. She looks beautiful. She was promoting her new book, which, by the way, I don't know if she or Simon and Schuster, no idea, sent me her book. Girl, I'm gonna start reading it. But she was promoting her book. She was doing a great job, and she was looking as beautiful as ever. Um, then we went to, oh girl, the Real Housewife of Atlanta panel. Okay, I don't know if you heard this, but the Andy Cohen and consequentially Drew Sidora, uh, both they were just talking, and apparently they leak that there is going to be a new housewife, and that new housewife is going to be K Michelle. Yeah, and Andy Cohen literally said it himself. Like he made the mistake and he said it himself. So I was like, oh damn. But then I also heard Drew Sidora saying something to Shamia. I think on this panel as well, saying like they were fighting. Like you can tell this was probably one of the hottest um panel, like these girls, they were literally going at each other. They were fighting Shamia, Kelly, Drew, Cynthia, who else is in there? I mean, everyone was throwing shade left and right. It was like very, very like whoa, they said Porsche said that that they're gonna give Real House of Salt Lake City a run for their money, and I was like, damn, you are really gonna go there? Like, Real House of Salt Lake City is the number one show right now for a reason. If you're gonna tell us that you are going to be as good as Salt Lake City, those are big words right there, But the panel in itself was very insane. A lot of shade. The moderator was like, "What the fuck should I do over here?" And people. I mean, there was good attendance. It was definitely not the biggest panel, but there was good attendance, and people were like excited over it. For sure. Angela Oakley also was like doing her little thing, She's getting better at this whole shade game. And I think I like this cast, to be honest with you. I really like this cast. I think that they're doing a great job. Now, I was talking to my husband about this K Michelle, and he was telling me that she is very controversial. So I just don't want, because this show needs elevation, not it doesn't need to be downgraded, So like, I don't know. I don't really know her that much, so I don't know like how is she personally or anything. But let's wait and see, because apparently she's going to be in the middle of some drama. So let's wait and see what is gonna happen over there. Okay, after that, let's see, what do I have over here. I went to Kathy Hilton's booth again, but it was full. I love my times with Kathy. You will see on my videos. I had an amazing time with Kathy over there, with Nikki. And we were able to talk. A little bit here and there, but there were so many people every single time that Kathy will go to her booth. It was insane. And now we know that Kathy and Nikki's booth were the number one booth. Like, they sell the most and they attract the most people from all of them. But it was crazy, guys. I'm telling you, they have so much security every single time because there was so many people just around Kathy Hilton's booth, you know? Uh, then I went for a little bit to the Southern Hospitality booth, and it was interesting. Nothing really major happened. Apparently, there is a shift in some friendships. I'm trying to remember the name the name of the girl who is being cheated. Is Will, and what is the name? What is her name? I completely blank out. Anyways, you know that she's back and he's not, and she's still saying that he did not cheated on her after everything that we saw on the show. She keeps saying, "I want to make clear he did not cheat on me," and the whole crowd boo her, basically telling her, "Are you dumb? What are you doing?" Do you guys remember one of the new girls? I think her name is Lake, the one with the huge house and all of that. Remember that she didn't have a good relationship with this other girl. Now they are BFFs. Um, Joe Bradley is happily in love with Maddie. I think they're moving in kind of like a positive note in general, all the group, but definitely there are like some weird changes in there, and that was pretty much it. I honestly couldn't stand and stay only for like 10-15 minutes, because again, in Bravocon there are so many panels happen at the same time, and sometimes you have to choose and you have to go to one or the other. There were panels that I could just not go whatsoever. So after that, I went to one of my favorites, which was the Vanderpump Rule panel, which basically we saw the first episode of Vanderpump Rules. And guys, I have to tell you, everyone, first of all, it was on the Golden Stage, which was the biggest stage. It was full of people, okay? Not as full as Salt Lake City, but it was full of people. And at the beginning, you see the sentiment, you hear the comments, you hear it all. How people were being like, "Ah, this is not gonna be good, this is gonna be horrible." Like, everyone was kind of like ready to like criticize, the new show. The premiere starts, and I have to tell you, these new Vanderpump Rules looks so damn good. I know a lot of you have only watched the trailer, who it's already out there. I don't even think the trailer did really do justice to what we are going to be watching on the first season and the first episode of Vanderpump Rules. These people are insane. Lisa Vanderpump did it again. The casting is on point, you know, really, really well put together. These people are gonna go the distance to give us amazing reality TV. I loved it. And at the end, you will see how everyone was like so surprised. Everyone just started cheering, applauding. Everyone said that it was amazing, that it was incredible. I know that we are waiting, that we wanted to hate on it because we were fans of the old Vanderpump Rules for 11 years. But girl, it is time to move on because there are a new group in town and it is so good to see. It really feels like that old Vanderpump Rules. There is no new Jax, new Stassi, new Sheena, no. This new group is completely different, unhinged, and ready to entertain us, you know? And I was really, really pleasantly surprised, guys. I was like, whoa, this is really well done, you know? Lisa came again by herself. The whole crowd lost it. Everyone was like so happy. And she keeps saying it like, guys, do not expect the old Vanderpump Rules. We are a new group. It's a different thing. Yes, we are returning to the old formula, but this is a complete new show in a complete new era. Okay. And I think you guys are going to like it. Honestly, I know that you don't want to, but guys, you are going to love this new reboot of Vanderpump Rules. Um, what else happened? Okay, here is Craig Conover over here. I saw Katie Janela for a second. Katie actually had a really good attendance on her booth. I was very impressed. A lot of people were there to say hey to Miss Katie, and Matt, her husband, was there as well. And then I had the amazing opportunity to be behind the scenes, you know, with our queen, the one and only Miss Elisa Barlow, as she was filming some commercials for Wendy's. On her booth, you know, I was able to be right there, you know, watching how she was filming, how she was doing everything, you know. And Lisa Barlow, to me, was probably the second biggest um, booth. You know, every single time that Lisa will go to the Wendy's booth, the whole place would just like shut down. It was so full of people. Everyone is screaming at her. Everyone wanted to take a picture with her. You know, I went inside. We had some conversations. I mean, I love Lisa. I love Lisa Barlow because she's so real. She's not full of shit. Guys, I have had conversations with many housewives during all the time that I have been doing this. I know when a housewife is trying to like love bombing you or trying to be fake to you so you say nice things about her. This is not the case of Lisa Barlow. She is so real, you know, and she just really, really talked from her heart. And I really love her for that, you know. Um, Giving this opportunity of just being her, watching her work, watching her do her thing, you know, and then she actually taking the time to like being with me, talking to me so much that she even didn't want to talk about her anymore. She will ask about me, you know, and I was like, whoa. Very few housewives has had the time to say, "What about you? You, the person who are a nobody. How? What about you? You know, let me learn from your life as well." And I think that was like very interesting. I was there for like a good, I want to say like almost hour probably. You know, we have a great time, great pictures. You will see everything at the end of this video. Love you, Lisa Barlow. You know, then I went to another photo op, and then I went to the panel of the Real Housewife of Miami. Another crazy panel, girl. By now, you probably already saw it, but like being there in person as Adriana Demora was trying to like pull the most stupid joke ever was insane. Look, Julia is Julia, and people are not happy with Julia. Actually, Julia got booed like a couple times. Julia sang opera for us. There was like some things in there, But at some point, Julia started sharing that she finally was moving on with Adriana, and that at Bravocon, after many, many months, they were actually talking for the first time, and that she was very positive that maybe they could gonna work on their friendship and move forward, which is wild to me, honestly, at the same time, because I'm like, you're literally cheated on your wife with this girl, and now you want to be her best friend and still keep her around. That, I'm so sorry. I have to say, Martina and Julia, they must have an open marriage, because not person in a monogamous relationship will allow that, and then bring that person as a friend back. Like, that is just a little bit too much. But anyways, so after she said all of that, Adriana did the whole thing. She went behind the couch. She brought a coffee maker. She said that it was the same coffee maker that Martina gave to the no Martina that Julia gave to the Haitian mortician. And then she starts saying that she's going to expose the identity of the Haitian mortician. That someone in the crowd had a picture with his face. She started running around, calling the person to come to the stage. The person doesn't appear. Then she go off the stage looking for this person, only to return with a phone with a picture of Phaedra Parks. Yes, you hear that right. And she says, "Well, Phaedra is a mortician, and the joke fell so flat, it was embarrassing to watch, guys. Like, and Alexia was upset, Marisol was upset. A lot of people were like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And they actually tell her like, "This is no funny. And now you're dragging Phaedra onto this." Adriana said, "Well, Phaedra know about this and she's okay with this." I'm not sure if she was okay to being called a lesbian lover and a home wrecker, but like, I don't know. So, anyways, it was crazy. The panel in itself, yes, they talk about like a filming and blah, 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 nothing really interesting. But that part right there, I was like, damn, that's like really, really intense. Um, and I think that was the last panel of the day. Yes, that was the last panel of the day with Miami. And girl, after that, I was just so tired. You start feeling the tiredness of Bravocon. So I just went back to my hotel. I relaxed a little bit. I went out for some dinner. I had, what did I have? I think I had fat cells or something like that. Yeah, it was really, really good. And then I kind of like mostly like pass out the rest of the day. And that was, guys, my experience on day 2. Now, before we move on into the video, guys, I want to remember you. I didn't do that on my last video, and I'm very, very um, stressed about it. That I guys, I want to remember you that me and my husband, we are doing our annual toy drive, and that the wish list is the Amazon wish list is already online. We have already been receiving amazing gifts from you guys. Remember that all of the gifts that we got together are going to amazing charities of kids in need. Okay, so please, please, please consider donating right now. You don't have to donate money. You just have to go to click on the wish list, go and purchase one of the toys that it's in there. We have choice. We have all kind of choices. We have toys from like $4 all the way to like $100, $200, whatever. But there are like different kind of like toys. Like, if you can just please go to the wish list and donate right now. We are trying to break our record. Last year we were able to got 286 gifts, which is amazing. We are talking about 286 kids who receive joy last Christmas, and we want to bring even more this time around. So make sure to go and visit the link on the description below for the Amazon wish list. Okay, the list will be online until December 5th. That is the deadline. Okay, so go and help us. Make these little kids' dreams come true. All right. And thank you very, very much for all of the people who have already been sending us all of these amazing gifts. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Make sure to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And now I want you to stay tuned, because I'm going to show you all the videos that I took from Bravocon Day 2. See ya! Bye!
Hey Siri, who's calling my phone?
I'm sorry, did you mean
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
Hello everyone, it is day 2 here from Bravocon. I mean, there are a lot of cute things happening right now. I'm waiting for Lisa Vanderpump's panel, which is coming in about 30 minutes. And right now I'm literally just walking around seeing at the Bravo Bazaar, trying to see what is going on, guys. Let's see if it gets as crazy as yesterday. I think someone is getting their hair done here. Let's see. And I think it's just random people. Anyways.
My favorites are if you go, Shannon Medore, of course, Tamra, Kyle, Sutton. I was excited to see Kathy, Marge, of course, Dolores. I have my favorites. Carol Radiswell is here.
I know. We
I'm
had
glad
her
to see her
yesterday.
back.
I would love to see her back. And also, speaking of coming back, Vicky last night at the Bravos got her orange back.
I love how he did that.
I know. People were standing. I think some people were crying.
It was really sweet.
That's a lot. I don't know if I'd cry, but I'm
I
happy.
think it was Tamara. Tamara was crying. And Jeff, are you also coming back?
Yes.
I'm so excited. What can you tell us?
Andy told me I fumbled the announcement yesterday, which I did. But yes, I'm very happy to be coming back to Bravo.
You were one of the original people that made Bravo so excited.
Now what?
Stop it now. Oh, dealer's choice. That would be mean. I get to choose an extra fun bonus question that you have to answer.
Okay.
Which housewife has the ugliest house?
Like current, or past, or?
Current and past.
No, Gina's house is, I mean, it's nice. I think it's nice. It's small, but it's nice. I'm trying to think really, really tacky decor.
Even that you not seen on TV.
You know what?
Giselle!
We're actually good
Giselle!
friends. And she has money. She has a very successful business, but I think she cheaped out when furnishing is, and it's not tacky by any means. It's just, I can tell the furniture is very inexpensive. Tamra. If you ask me, no, I would elevate the furnishings because the house is nice. I think she went to Living Spaces. I mean, let's be honest.
I did see her mountain house, and a very wise poet once said, "Money can't buy you class."
I will tell you, she's really shrewd and smart with her money. She's
Out because the whole panel is going to take a selfie with the audience.
I'm doing a panel.
You guys, it's like the Oscars, but better.
This is the hardest.
Give it up for Lisa Vanderpump. We're about to go live. Someone's going to count us down. So when I reintroduce everybody, you're going to go crazy. How could you not love Vegas? Thank you, electric audience here at Bravocon. I'm Jerry O'Connell, coming to you from the Bravoverse live at the Bravocon 2025 in Las Vegas. If I seem nervous, it's because we all are. We are in the presence of true Bravo reality. Why is this such a special event?
Oh my God, look at it. Look at the energy, the feel-good factor, the fact that everybody comes out. I mean, I'm blessed because I have so many restaurants here. I get to see you, I get to engage with you. I love it. I hope they never change it. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Lisa, it's so funny. I hope Ken doesn't get too upset because you are all over Vegas. Your billboards are everywhere. And my room, I slept with you last night. There was a photo of you. Ken, don't be upset. Oh, there's Ken right there. If we can get a shot of him.
Okay, Jerry, if you slept with me, how was I?
Mr. Todd is getting angry. Oh boy.
Well, he hasn't slept with me for so long. He's happy to pass it over.
That's not true. Hold on a second. I'm gonna walk away for a second because I want to hold up a very special guest here too.
You know what so many people have said to me, like, oh, is it going to be like the old one? I'm like, no, we've done that. We did that really well, and it's time to move on. Some of these people have worked for me for years, actually, in the new cast, and then there's a couple of others just to kind of freshen it up and ignite it a little. But I really think you're going to fall in love with them because they are naughty, they're playful, they're funny, and they're bloody gorgeous. Have you seen them? So, yeah, it's a great show. It really is, and I think Bravo's really excited about it, as am I. And it's time to tell a different story. I think with Vanderpump Rules at the end, even though it was incredible, it was more kind of grown up. The problems were more grown up. It was about businesses and relationships floundering. But this is going back to the grassroots of the restaurant business, of people kind of interacting with each other on a daily basis, and how that goes fantastically well and sometimes horribly wrong. No, I think they're busy doing their thing. You know what, another thing is I'm really happy to see success in young people, that they've been smart enough to use a reality show as a stepping stone to something, you know. I look at them and I have great admiration for that, because it's not easy being in reality, and when it comes to an end, to see them go on and thrive is really important to me.
How we doing with everyone on the old cast?
Pretty good. I mean, there's a couple of people that say negative shit about me, but I don't even respond, you know. I mean, most of them are lovely.
I think something's back there somewhere. How are you with the cast? Are you in touch with anyone?
You know, yeah. You know what? I just saw Rachel Zoe. That's the closest I've got to any of them. That's about it. No, I'm not going back. I did that for 10 years, and that was so many years ago. I've moved on, and hopefully so then.
You know, now that you
What do you think I should do when I get there? I'm about to give a little bath in his back.
All of them!
Well, I think, you know, I wish them well. I don't really have a relationship with them for sure, but my life is extraordinarily busy, and I personally don't have any time for negativity.
When you reside here in Nevada, have you thought about a Real Housewives of Las Vegas? That would be pretty cool, Lisa.
I think I've moved on from the Real Housewife. I think when you've done something for 10 years, that's so many episodes. I don't think I really have anything else to give. You're documenting my life when it comes to Vanderpump. I don't know if that's I'm getting older or they're getting better looking. I'm not sure what's going on there, but they are pretty cute. So who's going to be the heartthrob? I think there's going to be a struggle for that place. We'll see how it plays out. I think I know who I like best.
I'm not joking. Do you see a #1 guy in the group?
I think I'm pretty good at seeing star quality. I think, like, when I really, you know, like I stopped Starsa from leaving, I was like, no, you can do this. And sometimes reality is difficult. And I think with Lola too, I saw something very special in them that kind of shone. I saw a brightness about them and a quickness and being very, very competent. So yeah, I do see that. I do see that in 2 or 3 of them.
Love it.
All right, guys, it is day 2 of Bravocon. I'm here at the Golden Stage, and I just finished the panel with the one and only the Queen Lisa Vanderpump. I mean, she did such a great job, and they put her, thank you, and they put her on the glam stage, which is a smaller stage. The amount of people that were over there, honestly, I think Lisa Vanderpump could probably fill a whole stage just by herself. But anyways, she was there. She was funny. Not real tea too much about Vanderpump Rules. I mean, she says that it's going to be amazing, that it's not going to be anything like the original Vanderpump Rules, that was done. We are coming back to the roots, you know, so new people who actually work for her, who actually is going the extra mile. They're very dramatic, all of that, you know. She says that she has an eye to cast really good reality TV stars, which I agree 100%. She knows how to be a producer of reality TV, so I think she is on point. I think we are in for an amazing surprise for the next season of Vanderpump Rules. Now, this is very important because people were trying to say that maybe some OGs will be showing up on the next season. She debunked that rumor. She says that there will not be any OGs returning to Vanderpump Rules next season, okay? So that's done. Also, she said that she's completely done with the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, even if they will like reboot the whole thing and she will be the only one with a bunch of new people. She says that the format of Real Housewife is no longer for her. She said that she did it for 10 years. She cherished those events and those moments, but she is done with filming something like Real Housewife. I'm guessing it's all because on Real Housewife you really don't have any power over your editing, you know, because she's not an executive producer. While on Vanderpump Rules, she is actually an executive producer, so she can like put herself or portray herself whatever way she thinks will be the best one, you know. It's very hard to give control like that. But anyways, the whole public was like sharing for her and like telling her, you need to come back, you're really good, blah blah blah. But she said that she is not coming back to to Real Housewives. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned, follow me, because I'm giving you all the updates from every panel here at Bravocon Day 2.
So exciting. I'm Donald here with Lindsay. Give it up for Lindsay. That's my very magenta, and we're doing a very special giveaway sponsored by T-Mobile. So shout out T-Mobile. Okay. Oh my God.
Power line.
Chloe's that.
Always power line.
The hardest one to get. Yes. Like her mom, I think.
Yes. You are so welcome. A co-worker was in school with me. Miss Patricia.
On the blog yesterday,
and I would be remiss if I didn't address it, because at the end of the day, you know, Shami and I will be performing together, and I...
You remember now? Exactly. A minute ago, she was looking like the holiday song, what?
The reason why I was hesitant is because as we are scheduled to perform together, you were shaming me yesterday, it was on the blog, and I was really shocked, you know, to see that, because you were...
I didn't even get to me. Aren't you supposed to be talking to her?
I think it was because
you just don't bring it back to me.
It was y'all two together.
Okay, so we did a vlog together.
So at the end of the day, Shamesi here, being who she is, compared me and Kay Michelle, but we both sing better than you, boo. You know, and the last time that I checked, my album charted, and you have yet to release one. So it's getting almost Kelly the Minion here.
Kelly said what?
Who has no talent.
No, Kelly said no.
I'm so hopeful after hearing
It always starts out good and then we get here. Yes, I'm going to reset for a second. Queen of waffles. Yes. Dating is good. Dating is good. I am.
Not Paris Hilton sounding on Kathy Hilton's and Nikki Hilton's stands. Girl. Alright guys, new update. I just left the Real Housewife of Atlanta panel. Girl. I mean, girl. These girls, they just literally went on it. I mean, they thought that this was their reunion. They thought that Andy Cohen was in the middle. Because, girl, I mean, Drew Sidora, Shamia Morton, Portia Williams, they went at it hard. They start fighting right there because they were calling names and like one have to sing with the other, and the one said that the other one was not a singer. I mean, it was like a whole thing, you know. I think I shot a previous video about it, so go and watch it. But anyways, they really went at it. However, Portia Williams said that the next season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, who just finished filming, will be giving The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City a run for their money. Now, those are big words because we all know that Real House of Salt Lake City is the #1 show right now on Bravo. So if you're gonna say that, we are all expecting you girls to deliver, okay? There was a lot of tensions. Definitely, you can tell that Angela Oakley is still not cool with Phaedra Parks. There was a little bit of tension right there where they were like talking. Kelly also like is not like fitting well with the other ladies. Kelly was like fighting with Drew Sidora. Kelly was fighting with Portia. But Portia, surprisingly, is giving a little bit more of a fresh attitude. And I think it's because she's finally over with the divorce. So probably she was able to share more on this season that they just end up filming. So that might be a possibility right there. The whole thing honestly looked really good. And we are very hopeful for the future. There was no major tea. Yes, Portia Williams dated a girl, I'm sorry. That was kind of like a thing. And they talk a little bit about it, but I don't know. Actually, it's kind of like giving a storyline because she's not really like going into it. And it's kind of like the dating. I don't know if it was like full on, you know, 4 bases kind of date, or it was just like, let's go and get coffee and let's queer bait the war and pretend that we are lesbians. I don't know yet, you know. Well, I mean, only time will tell, right? Also, Drew Sidora tried to reconfirm that she and the Thai girl were never an item, but she was just a very good friend who was there for her during her very, very painful divorce, which is not over because the final like date is going to be until next year. Okay, so it was a very interesting panel. It was not boring, but it was not like extremely like insightful, but there was a lot of shade, and yes, they went at each other hard. I mean, these girls are not playing, right? So anyways, stay tuned because I'm giving you all the updates from Bravocon today, day 2.
A lot going on, but none of us are heroes of the day. I use resolution like that term loosely, but
Yeah. I mean, these kids are genuinely all the time. There's something going on, like even backstage here, things that So my whole point is, I don't think anybody on this show carries the show. Sometimes you see that on other shows, but I do think that they are innately very. I'm actually very.
Just like Brock just bailed me out of jail. But it was a joke. Like nothing happened. So I don't know who started the rumor, but apparently nothing happened. We would know. Like it's just like
she didn't hit anyone. I saw her like hair and makeup earlier, and she goes, I have no idea.
That was a gossip. I think nothing happened.
Yeah, it's just rumors and nastiness.
It all is happening at Bravocon. All right, now we're gonna jump over here, please.
Sitting down and having those hard conversations, I think, are what makes a marriage strong, and it's never a bad thing to protect yourself. So
yes, please. Yeah. It's getting shady up here. Let me tell you. Let's go back to the other side. Tell us your name and who you're with.
Girl, I just came out from the Vanderpump Rules premiere. We saw the first episode. Girl, I have to tell you, this show looks so damn good. I'm a huge fan of the original one, the original Vanderpump Rules. I didn't know if it was going to be, good enough, living to the expectations. Lisa kept saying in interviews that it's different, it's not gonna be the same vibe. That it's a different group, that they're not trying to do the same thing, and that kind of like always stuck in your mind, like, are they trying to say like, okay, don't blame us if it's a shit show, but girl, the first episode, I love these people. I love this cast, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, the reboot of Vanderpump Rules is giving so much on the first episode. They are returning to its roots. These people, on their 20s, trying to make it, trying to be, actors or singers or models or dancers or whatever, working for Lisa, being messy, hooking up between each other with a touch of diversity finally. Girl, it is so damn good. The whole episode was incredible. The room was screaming, applauding. Like, honestly, I am shocked, okay? It was a really, really, really good episode. I am so glad. I am so happy. I love you, Lisa Vanderpump. You are amazing, and you did that again. All right, guys, I posted the 3 first minutes of the episode, so go and watch it and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to follow me. I'm giving you all the updates from Bravocon Day 2.
It's from this song. I changed from State Farm. Yeah, I would say that. That's literally what I know. When I got on the line. I know. I couldn't believe it. I'm not talking about it. Bring a house truck. We're talking. That was last night. Oh, you look good, Craig. Don't Oh my God, Craig, you better make it.
You're under pressure. Only one. Come on, Fred. Sing 'em.
We are behind the scenes from the Wendy's ads with the queen herself, Miss Elisa Barlow. She is living her best life right there. Yes! Look at that, guys.
Wait, guys, hold on.
You're so excited, smile. I love Wendy's. Can you choose your pose in the camera? Can you get that one? Yeah,
snobby fun, but I'm fun. It's only, outclass fun.
Now, Stephanie and Alexia, have either of you been able to look at a Chihuahua or a Rottweiler since season film?
By the way, if I see a dog sign, I send it to Alexia. Like, this is crazy. People are coming up to me, you do look like a little Chihuahua. I think it's
That's literally you.
I mean, it was not what she looks like, it's not what she sounded like. When she was speaking to me, but it wasn't in a bad way. And to her, like, that's why I felt like I would be a dog. That's what I was.
I love that, I love that. Now, so you said he was blocked everywhere. Is that still the case?
That's not the case.
Okay.
Because I was in no contact for 85 days. When we filmed the reunion, that's what I said, because that's what it was. But believe me, the cameras are now with me 24/7. So like, just because I said that one day doesn't mean I didn't see him after. Only because I was out on a nice night in Miami with Julia and Kiki at the surf club, and we ran into him. So I had to break that 85-day no contact. And of course, Kiki was very friendly with him. And
Kiki, what are you doing? I'm afraid they're person. Kiki's are trouble, we know this.
So anyways, we ended up breaking, I ended up breaking the 85 days, but I know that I can do it. If it's necessary, I can do it.
Okay.
But good, I'm in a good place in my life.
And you said on Watch What Happens Live that you, while you understood where Marisol was coming from as your friend, it still did hurt you to see her talk badly about your relationship.
What? A coffee maker. Let's have, yes, let's like, I had no idea.
You're all asking what kind of coffee machine the Asian magician got. Here we go. This is the kind right here.
Did you sign the deal with?
Yeah. Oh,
what's that?
but Okay, who wants to hold on? And there's more, there's more. Actually, tonight I'm going to reveal to you who the Haitian mortician is. Yes. Now, there has been way too many questions, and I think it's about time we find out. Do you guys want to find out?
Actually, there was no coffee maker given. Wrong fact, babe.
Well, that's what I heard when I heard.
There was no coffee maker.
So, well, things are remembered in certain ways. I remember specifically that, but it's okay. So, who is ready to stop? Who is ready to be? Yeah, please give us to see the Haitian mortician. Give us the hand. Yeah, all right. Okay, somebody in the audience actually wrote me and found the picture of this Haitian mortician. That person, please stand up. Who has the picture of the Haitian mortician? You have it. I think her name's Melissa. Melissa, what? Please come up.
Going on.
If the name is Melissa, I will know.
What?
Melissa,
What is going on?
there is a Melissa that has a picture of the Haitian mortician.
There is no Melissa, where's Rana?
Okay.
What are you going to start talking about your guy?
You're over-milking us.
You guys, okay, carry on.
Adriana.
I gotta go get it. Wait, no, carry on without me, I'll be back. Yeah, carry on. I have to go there.
What just happened, you guys? I don't know.
Melissa, come meet me over here.
Melissa. The problem with Melissa. Talk about women's men. Melissa. That's my friend.
Just keep saying, Haitian mortician should come. Let's say everybody together. Haitian mortician. Haitian mortician. Haitian mortician. Please come on. Please come on. What the heck?
Are you making a new song, babe? Called Haitian Mortician?
Yes, and that's my next song. Wait,
Okay.
you're saying, wait.
Okay, Adriana, you need to
Okay, Adriana, listen. Adriana. We don't
Situation. Okay, we've lost control.
Okay, we lost Adriana, guys.
I thought we had.
Ask me about him.
You know, I mean, I thought
Ask me about him.
Is this part of the makeup you made up last night?
I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Ask me any questions about Haitian Mortician. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything about the Haitian mortician so she can finally be quiet about it, please?
Well, she found somebody, yes. I guess that's Haitian Mortician. That was a guy that I met years ago, and he was actually also a beautician. Yeah, he offered me to do free makeup, and I said I'm very much alive. And that was it. That was it.
You want to see a picture? Give it to me louder. Haitian mortician, I don't get it. Okay, I'm going to show it to you first. Alright, and you're going to say, you're going to recognize this mortician. You might know the mortician.
Okay.
And then, if you dare utter the name.
Okay. Yeah, no, I gotta go. Sit down.
I know, this is horrible. Right? The name is...
That's a woman. She just
Can you see the photo?
I want to get
No.
Pedro.
Can you guys see? The mortician is Stranger Parks.
You're bombing. Sit down. Killing me.
Get down.
Girl, I'm at Bravocon, finishing the day, and guess who is here? Is I think that's Brittany's boyfriend, non-boyfriend, whatever. Is he gonna break up with her? This is insane. See, even the more these like people have a place at Bravocon,